Well, hello again. This is Robert Schein, Managing Director and Partner at Blanke Schein Wealth Management. Today is Friday, the 9th of October, 2020, and today is our Friday Insights edition. We're going to talk about financial planning and the importance of that. In fact, this is the financial planning month, the month of October. So let's get right down to the 5 tips of financial planning. So let's get right into the 5 aspects of what a successful retirement plan looks like, financial plan looks like, if you will. At Blanke Schein Wealth Management, that's all we do. We start with every one of our clients, whether you're new or an existing client, we update the plan. We go to the plan simply because everything changes, life changes, the dynamics in the markets and valuations change all the time. And more importantly, as life comes at you and all these financial decision-making factors, from taxes to what pocket you take it out of and the timing of which to fund, whether it's a trip around the world or grandkids and funding their education and some other things, anything in between, from home repairs to second home to whatever it might be important to you. It's important to go to the plan and then model that factor. And so see what the cause and the effect is. That's the key to us and our clients here at Blanke Schein Wealth Management. We literally start with the planning process. And the key 5 points are ultimately number 1 is take time to plan. Ultimately, majority of Americans don't even have a financial plan or a framework, if you will. That's what we do for our clients here at Blanke Schein Wealth Management. We create that framework, we create that customized financial plan. It's a blueprint. We call it a dashboard of control. Financially, you're in control. You see what you have, you know what it's supposed to do for you, and more importantly, you know how it all works, right? Financially speaking, whether it be real estate or homes or any other business valuations. We put it in one succinct plan for you. And it's not a document that's the size of the Holy Bible or even the tax code, because no one really has the time ultimately to weed through the tax code, if you will, because it's so thick. We create a 3-document solution. So it's the net worth statement, that's what I have behind me, your annual income statement, as well as retirement income intelligence. We call it TR360, True Retirement 360 here at Blanke Schein Wealth Management. And that's a proprietary process that we have for our clients. And I'll get to that in just a minute. But the first step is take time to set aside and work with a professional, or again, on your kitchen table, just create the plan itself, and we can help you do that. The second is, once you have that framework, if you will, on an annual budget, if you will. Everyone talks about it, corporations do. Now, it's not perfect, life changes, and you often, spend more than you actually should. I know we do at the Schein household, right? We have 4 growing kids, and that's called life. It just happens that way. But at least we have a framework. We kind of know where we're standing at any given moment, and that plan actually helps us. So that's the key point number 2. The third point is that if you can, when you can, pay yourself first. So if you're younger, obviously have it come out of your paycheck and have it automatic. Automatic savings is key. As you get older, you still want to sort of pay yourself first, or ultimately know what pocket to take it out of that's in the most tax advantageous way to fund your existing retirement, whatever that may be. And obviously number 4 is debt. You always want to focus on debt. There's good kinds of debt. There's debt that's crippling. So you want to take a look at the debt that you have. And we here at Blanke Schein Wealth Management, we analyze that. We analyze the risk. Right now, if you look at sort of mortgages, right? Everyone's refinancing. Take some time to refinance because the rates are, historic all-time lows. Reduce that debt, reduce that cash flow in terms of burden or the restraints in your current cash flow. And then finally, the fifth point I would like to bring up is consult with your team. So at Blanke Schein Wealth Management, we don't just work sort of in a bubble with just our clients. We engage with their tax professional as well as their estate planning attorney to create a holistic view of your financial and wealth plan. That is the key. So the 5 key points right there, take some time to create a plan, stick to that plan and ultimately have a budget, pay yourself first, or at least know what pocket you're going to take it out of when you're funding your retirement, the cash flow, both on a short term and long term. Go after the debt, crush the debt, refinance it right now, and then work with the financial professionals. Now let's go into a little bit further process that we go through here at Blanke Schein Wealth Management. Ultimately, like I said before, we put you on a 3-document solution. The current net worth statement, that's your assets and your liabilities. And then ultimately it shows us what you have and sort of how it's positioned. Your income, annual income statement. So right now in 2020, we have sort of incomes changing. Some are going up, some are going down, depending upon your, let's say if you're employed right now or if you're working, or we work with a lot of small business owners. So ultimately they're working their own personal business balance sheets right now to retain their employees, if you will. And so that does then work into the personal balance sheet where we update their financial plan, as well as retirees. Our retirees have had a great year, believe it or not. And so that means there's going to be a rise in income. So we can then work that back into the plan as well as we start forecasting and updating our clients' plan for 2020. And ultimately, or 2021. And ultimately, the most important thing is that you want to have a financial plan, because we call it the investment policy statement here at Blanke Schein Wealth Management. It literally determines the amount of risk you should or should not be taking. Oftentimes, most retirees and Americans have taken on way too much risk in their investment portfolios. They just don't even know it. And you have to start with the plan to actually say, hey, wait a minute, you don't need that much risk. You could take some money off the table and sort of put it in different asset classes to diversify and balance yourself and create some more income. Therefore, you don't have to worry about the market volatility. And trust me, as we've seen through 2020, there's plenty of market volatility. So here's the last key here in terms of the magic that we here have as a proprietary process here at Blanke Schein Wealth Management. This is called Retirement Income Intelligence. That's true Retirement 360 here at Blanke Schein Wealth Management. I showed you the net worth statement, the annual income statement that we create for every client. We can update it automatically on demand or on your annual review that we often do. But this right here is basically a projection, a linear projection. Again, it's for informational and projection purposes only, but at the same time, it also guides us, right? So this is a current calendar year of Jack and Cindy Banks. This is on top. We have their sources of income. We have Jack and Cindy's age. They start here. We have Jack at 66 and we have Cindy at 61 in this case. And ultimately, we project forward their resources of income and sources of income. We have Jack's Social Security, when he should take it, and then when Cindy should take her Social Security, as well as when you take distributions from your retirement account, required minimum distributions. We can forecast all of that. And then we show the cash flow, whether you're positive or negative in terms of your monthly needs. And then we can make the adjustments here. And down here we have your investment accounts. We list all the investment accounts, obviously your retirement account, the assets that we manage here at Blanke Schein Wealth Management. But we go beyond that. We also talk about your holistic view on your financial side, meaning any retirement income that you might be receiving from real estate or business income, or if you're sort of retired, you're still receiving sort of a buyout from an existing buy-sell agreement as you sold your business. We show all of that in one key consolidated sort of spreadsheet, and it really then projects. Why this is so important is because we can project sort of the what-if scenarios of life, meaning you could say to us, we've had clients come to us and say, hey, listen, I want to go trip around the world. I want to take the entire family. We're going to do, X, Y, Z. It's going to cost $25,000, $30,000. Let's put it into the plan. And we do just that. And why that's important? Well, several reasons. One, what pocket you take it out of and the timing of which really matters as it relates to the longevity long into the future. So if you take it out of one account, oftentimes clients just say, why don't I just take it out of my retirement account? Well, that particular calendar year might have some advantageous treatment for taking money out of your retirement account for taxes, or maybe not. It might be the opposite. So we have to look at maybe the trust account or maybe another resource where we would take it out of and the reason why. Why? Because of a tax purpose. There could be tax implications. Also fees, if there's fees associated sort of with taking it out of this one versus this one. We look at all aspects. Therefore, when you do take and plan for, let's say, that trip around the world or that second home, or even a car, just you want to refresh the car in the garage right now, and there's a great time to do it, and whether you should buy or finance or lease, who knows? Talk to us. We help our clients with anything related to the wallet. We're here to answer those questions, and better yet, we put it in the plan so that you can go live your life with financial confidence. So that's a recap of what we do here at Blanke Schein Wealth Management for our clients, the importance and the 5 keys, if you will, as to why we believe financial planning is important. Ultimately, we encourage everyone, again, especially our clients, we can update your plan and then do forecasting right now as we're doing for 2021. But we can also take a look at how we're doing for 2020. So thanks for watching. Happy Friday in our Friday Insights edition, and have a great weekend. Take care.